So I guess it all started for me a couple years ago when my mother passed away, and I wanted to reconnect to my childhood and bring back a lot of the nostalgia. And at that time, shortly after, I purchased my first arcade machine, which was Dragon's Lair, a game that I played a ton in the arcades when I was a kid. So check us out. This is a picture of me as a kid playing Dragon's Lair. As a chubby little kid, I was probably, I'd assume, at Chuck E. Cheese, because I don't think I would go anywhere where there wasn't pizza. So this is a good way to bring back those nostalgic feelings that I had of hanging out in arcades. So yeah, I bought one arcade machine, and it kind of snowballed into collecting several more machines. Eventually I had a basement full of about 35.
Yeah, we had about 35 games before we moved them to the space. But what he neglected to tell you was that he had bought 1, then 2, then 3, then 7, and I had suggested that he stopped because it was so crazy.
At that time I had a lot of moments of, okay, really, what am I going to do with all these machines in the basement? And also at that time was visiting the arcade bars in Chicago. There was 5 of them at the time, and they were pretty happening and seemed like a great place to hang out, and I really enjoyed them. And I thought that this is something that I could do here myself in Northwest Indiana.
But then he had the brilliant idea, let's open an arcade bar. And my immediate reaction was no. And then he kept saying, let's open an arcade bar, let's do it, let's do it, let's do it. And he finally broke me, and I said, okay. And so he continued to buy all of the games. We had no space, no acceptance from any town, but we had all the games.
It seems like every 2 minutes there's always someone in the back room. Always. I'm like, oh, I'm working on something. Eric, somebody. Why? Just, will you shut the door? Shut the door. All right, thank you. God, I need a secondary door. Can I please have a secondary door on our back room? That would make me happy. I am the game. Like, this game's no fun. I'm like, I know it's no fun.
Wait, how do you play this? Is
this
the joystick?
No, I'm in here. Talking about boring things.
So as we looked for a location, we came upon these crazy archaic laws about video arcades and everything from, the 80s about, no drinking in arcades. No, you can only have 7 arcade games if you're going to have alcohol. You have to pay X amount of money per arcade game that you have. So we were having difficulty finding a location in a town that was accepting.
This past Sunday, something crazy happened at Twincade. Not crazy, but it was fun. We had our first snowstorm of the season, and just so happened that night the power ended up going off all over Griffith, including Twincade. We had quite a few patrons in-house that night. They ended up sticking around, even it was completely dark in here. We ended up lighting every candle that we had to light in the house. It was like 1,000 candles, it felt like. Definitely not 1,000, but it was so much fun. It created this just bond. Like, everyone that was there that night all automatically became like the best of friends. There's patrons still at the bar drinking by candlelight at Twincade with the power off because it's a fucking story. It's a moment in their life. This is something that they're gonna talk about with their friends. Like, this one time when I was at this bar drinking and the power went off and then the employees lit all these the million candles and it was twinkling and we kept drinking and singing with everyone. It was like this joined experience between people and it was beautiful and we made an impact on their life. There was no power, so there was like complete silence, but one patron was like, I'll turn music on my phone, and we're like, oh, we have a charged Bluetooth speaker in the back, like, let's put them together. And so we were just playing song after song. Everyone was singing along together, dancing. There's probably about a group of 20 or so people here, including myself, Dylan, and Patricia, and David, who were working that night. Definitely quite a few regulars, some new faces I hadn't seen before. But after the end of the night, we were all just like best friends, just arms around each other, like singing songs at the top of our lungs, dancing around. It was just really, really cool.
So the Duck Hunt, a lot of these Nintendo cabinets, they are what's called Versus Unisystem. And the cabinets, you can actually change the chips out and change different games. Duck Hunt's one of the games. You can get a lot of other games, like on the floor we have Mario, which is Versus Systems. But you can put a Balloon Fight in them, you can put Excite Fight in them. They're interchangeable chips that you can just change the game out quickly. I think back in the day, it just made it easier for arcade operators to take their games that weren't performing anymore and put a new game into it. Change the marquee, change the bezel, and whatnot, and have a brand new game on your floor easily.
He's got a nice stance.
The buffalo stance.
Ooh.
What?
Sure shot.
All right, put it out.
Get it.
I'll play this game all damn day.
This is intense.
How many tens?
It's like camping.
Ooh, I fucked up.
Loney. Someone got him in the mouth.
Oh, I love the way that
Come on. You know I fucking hate this.
That's for the welt that I still have.
The silly string is binding with the fucking shit that you put in my hair.
It's melting.
You're gonna turn into a fly.
Carrying a full-grown man on your back is not an easy feat. Just saying. All right, let's do this. Where's my piggyback monster? Regulators?
Form Voltron.
Mount up.
She's pretty strong.
I am. All right, you want me to squat you?
Yeah, squatting. Jesus. No squatting. Whoa, no squatting. So me and Michelle, we're friends. She gives me piggyback rides sometimes. I have to stop bluffing. No.
So this week, as usual here at Twincade, we have a whole lineup of events planned for our customers. Monday, we have a Bell's Tap Takeover, which we're all really excited for. Not only to sample some of these exclusive, really rare beers that we've been allocated for, but also to share them with our customers here at Twincade. Tuesday, as per usual, is Phillips Tournament Tuesday, and that's always really fun. Wednesday, we have a comedy show, which the last one was so awesome. The place was packed. Super hilarious comedians came out, put on a really good show for us. And then Thursday, just like every other Thursday, is our night of karaoke. So it's really super packed week. Crazy event.
So on Monday, we had our really exciting 12 Bells of Christmas, Bell's Brewery Tap Takeover. It was an awesome event. We did lots of online promotion for it. I did a lot of work on Facebook, and we did a whole countdown of the different brews all the way leading up to the event. We had your standards that we've had here on our tap before. We had Oatsmobile, we had Two Hearted. Of course, everyone loves those ones. But we also had 3 super limited brews. We had the Traverse City Whiskey Barrel Aged 355 Vanilla Stout. It's a stout brewed with vanilla bean. There was the Traverse City Whiskey Bourbon Barrel Cherry Third Coast Ale, aged in Traverse City Whiskey Bourbon barrels with cherries. My personal favorite, it was super good. And then also the Hell Hath No Fury Bourbon Barrel Aged as well. All 3 of them were super good, super exciting to have those on our taps because they were very limited. And I think customers were really, really into them as well. So it was a great event, had a great time. Excited for more events like this at Twincade.
We kind of gave up for a little while, but we found a couple things here and there, and everything just kept falling through. We liked the downtown area in Griffith, and so one day we were on vacation in Colorado, and I get an email stating that they put this building up for sale, and it was really amazing. After that, we started renovating or getting bids, and so exciting in the beginning. Architects coming by, contractors coming in, people going in and out, and then we finally settled on an architect, we settled on contractors, and we got started. And we did a lot of the work ourselves, which was so amazing being involved.
All ready? Champagne Bond, take 1.
No way! Do it again!
Okay.
I refuse to drink champagne out of that. I refuse to drink champagne.
He's
Why?
not fancy, that's why. He's lowbrow.
Champagne makes me sick.
Okay,
It's because you haven't had it.
do this one.
Nope.
Just try it.
No, I'm good.
Come on.
Nope, I'm
Ready?
good.
Down the gullet.
Are you serious?
Uh-huh.
That's awesome. Are you buzzed?
Mm-hmm.
Good.
I need a cigarette. Oh, shit.
That's
One more.
Tournament Tuesday. So every Tuesday here at Twincade, we have a tournament. We play some great games, mostly racers, fighters. There's a big gaming community here around that come out. It's kind of a lot of the same kids that come out for most of the tournaments. Smash Brothers is real popular. Mario Kart goes over real well. And mostly all the fighting games do really well, like Mortal Kombat and Street Fighter. Last time we had the Mortal Kombat tournament, we had one of the actors that's in the latest Mortal Kombat X come out. His name's Chris McClure. And we also had Ryan Bush from Team Ripset come out and do a commentary and stream it on Twitch. So yeah, Tournament Tuesdays, they're great events, and they really bring in a lot of customers and a lot of fun times.
It felt really good to work so hard for something we wanted so badly. And then after that, things just snowballed. it got crazy. We picked out our general manager, and we were gonna start hiring, and then buying glassware, buying appliances, buying everything, shipments coming in all the time. Energy was going crazy, menu development, cocktail menu development, beer installation, the draft installation was crazy, the beer cooler. Everything was so exciting, and it went by so fast. But the town of Griffith is hands down the best decision we made out of this whole thing. And so they supported us 100%. They went out of their way to accommodate us and just help us with anything we needed. And it felt great. It felt great to be wanted somewhere without the challenging hurdles of other towns. It looks like a city, and it's a little town in northwest Indiana. And it feels good. We had a lot of fun, made a lot of friends. Our staff we're super close, so that was really awesome. We had some bad picks in the beginning, but everything weeded itself out, I guess. And we just had a good time. And now we're working. And I guess playing.
Not like a thing. I'll be fine. Alright, you ready?
Yep.
Are you gonna do this?
Yeah.
Okay, are you sure your knee's not gonna kill you?
Fucking do it.
Alright, go. No, you're not gonna do it.
Here,
Damn
let's
it.
tag team him.
Here, try it again.
You gotta lean more that way.
Fucking cheerleader over here. No, this isn't gonna work.
This is gonna work.
Alright, you ready? You ready? Go! 1, 2, 3.
I'm fine. I knew it wasn't gonna work. My glasses.
Oh no.
Suck it.
Your glasses.
I can't see anything. Because Eric fucking punched me in the face and broke my glasses. If I see him again, which I can't see him right now. So
Wait, why did he punch you in the face?
Because I tried helping him. He wanted to put a fucking rubber ducky up in the rafters. I was like, I'll help you. I got you, bro. I got your back. So, tried lifting him up like this, like hoisting him. That stupid bitch doesn't know how to fucking balance himself when somebody's lifting him. Like, he atomic slapped me to the face coming down.
Oh, he didn't punch you on purpose.
It was on purpose.
It was?
Yeah, I think it was.
So a few months back, right after we opened, one of Philip's friends, Jake Kenny, asked if we wanted to host a comedy show.
This gentleman came up to me, and he came up to me and my girlfriend, and he literally walked up to her and dipped his hat and said, "Ma'am." My girlfriend's words were, "I'm swooning," and I'm like, "Me too, jeez." He is a handsome drink of water.
And then after a few weeks, Wednesdays were really slow, we thought, let's give a comedy show a try. So we called Jake, and he set something up, and one of my best girlfriends, her name's Janice Rodriguez, she lives in Chicago, and she just started doing comedy, and she's awesome.
You know, like in those movies where, like, the fat guy, like, comes back to his 20th high school reunion, and he's, like, you know, a tech mogul. Yeah, that didn't happen at our reunion. No, not so much. Everyone's just doing okay. Like, that's it.
It was a success. It was huge. There was a ton of people. The server couldn't even handle all the tables. So our GM was waiting tables, and the bar was packed, and everything was fantastic. So we thought, okay, let's do it monthly. And then yesterday, Wednesday, we had another comedy show. And Janice came again, and we had a whole new lineup of other people. I think we have 5 comedians, and they all do 15 minutes, 10 minutes. And then Jake hosts it. And it was a total bomb. Nobody came. I think a couple comedians brought a couple friends, and that was it. I mean, they got a nice practice in, I would think. So that's that on the comedy shows for now. Maybe perhaps we'll revisit it, but it was not that awesome. Pretty slow, I mean extremely slow, pretty slow, I'm not kidding. It was extremely slow and it was distracting for people who were here. They just wanted to play games and hang out. But they were funny.
I just kind of rubbed it in a circle like this.